How's it going, guys? Today we're talking about Permian Resource Corporation, or PR, for the ticker. And I'm pretty bullish on this stock. I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why. Real quick, I'm going to look at the chart here, and just a simple trading chart. So the past 5 years, they've seen great growth. I think they really turned around. This is maybe post-pandemic. They really kind of turned around and started producing more, and getting their assets and liabilities in the line. All time, like I said, you can see they are down all time, but they did somehow. I don't know if I don't know 100% sure if it was new management or new whatever. They did go down during pandemic time, but they have turned it around pretty substantially the past 5 years, and it's almost like day and night for the company. You can see when they went live here back in 16, they reached as high as almost $22. Dips down to, I'm sure, less than 26 cents. So that's pretty insane. If you would buy here, then you're still holding. But past 5 years have been pretty good to the stock, to be honest. I'm going to go kind of over some key factors and outlooks. They also have a dividend yield, which is something I wanted to bring up, which is pretty substantial, considering their growth over the 5 years. So I would say good dividend stock, good growth stock in general. So this would be some I'd probably throw in my portfolio, especially if you want to cover like the oil sectors too. Here's going to go over some price outlooks, and these are just from different websites, and kind of why they're projecting these prices. So if you look here, average target's 1867, high is 23, while the low is 14. So the low is still beating the current price, which is good. And again, it's just an analysis view, so take it as is. But let's get out of here. They kind of just go over different kind of projections or indicators, I should say, why it's buy, why it's strong buy or sell, and everything's pointing toward buy. I think this one here shows, could be wrong. It's probably my other tab here, why it is a strong buy. But overall, I do think the change in management from a few years ago is pretty good in terms of where the stock's heading. Let's see this one. Here we go. These are the indicators I was talking about, and these are all kind of more recent and not looking kind of down the road. But you have a lot of neutral and buy, a lot of sells, but that's just on the MAs. Um, this is projecting same thing. The low is pretty much doubling where the current stock is. So I think long term, great stock. And like I said, there's a dividend attached to it too. So if I were to pull up, let's see, what is it, the 5.16 on the year? So let me calculate it actually. See what we could be looking at. If we were to purchase, say, what's that right now? 1186. So we'll do 11. 6 times, we'll do, say if you brought out 100 shares, obviously we're just moving that zero over twice. And in times, what is it? It's a 0.516. 0.0516. Honestly, that's not the worst. 5% is a little high when it comes to these dividend stocks, but for every $1,000 you have invested, you're getting $61 a year. That's pretty good. That's not, bad. Um, Definitely worth something, probably adding if you have a pretty good portfolio to just diversify. But overall, yeah, like I said, extremely bullish, good outlook. This turnaround is absolutely insane. It looks like we're kind of on a drawdown here, a little pullback from almost hitting 20. So for it to challenge that 20 again, um, maybe it goes a little bit lower, but nowhere south of 10, I would say. Before it tries to make that approach back to 20 would be a pretty good indicator. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.